to stop.
Who's in control? Who was in charge of the CDC that was controlling and telling our government to shut down small businesses and what they recommend for the mandates of the vaccines and Pfizer and all? At the time when COVID was being enacted, I'm going to read off the staff of who was in charge of this CDC. The director of the CDC was Rochelle Walensky, dual citizenship with Israel. She's a Jew. Deputy Director of the CDC, Ann Shawalchik, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC Chief of Staff, Sherry Berger, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC Chief Medical Officer, Mitchell Wolf, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. CDC Director of the Washington office. This is pertinent to the topic. We're talking about COVID, right? Yeah. This is pertinent to COVID. So, I love you, Jennifer. Yeah, please. So, Director of the CDC of the Washington office, Jeff Resnick, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. COVID SAR, Jeff Zaints, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. COVID Senior Advisor, Andy Slavitt, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Assistant of Health Secretary for Human Services for our country, the Assistant of Health Secretary, Rachel Levine, transgender, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew.
I ask that you hold off, Christopher.
Ma'am, I'm almost done.
Mr. Wood, the chair has ruled that your comments are out of order. She's asked you to stop. The chair has...
You said Jew. There's nothing wrong with Jew. It's not derogatory. Yeah,
exactly. Okay, keep on going. Head of Pfizer Vaccines, Albert Bourla, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Pfizer Chief Scientist, Michael Dostin, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Moderna Chief Scientist, Paul Zacks, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. BlackRock, everyone know BlackRock? BlackRock CEO, Larry Fink, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. BlackRock President, Rob Capital, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. The CDC Chief Medical Officer of Johnson & Johnson, Joanne Waldstreicher, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Chief Medical Officer of Merck, Michael Rosenthal, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. Head advisor of the World Economic Forum, Yuval Harari, dual citizenship with Israel, Jew. And that's only talking about COVID. That's not talking about who's in charge of
Christopher, you need to stop.
Who's in control of the media?
Why were the officials at this public meeting saying the speaker was out of order? All of these individuals who helped execute the COVID agenda have allegiances to the same foreign nation. Shouldn't we be asking questions? In the same way a spouse can only be devoted to one partner, government officials can only be loyal to one country. While I'm not able to confirm this, allegedly many members of Congress also have dual citizenship with Israel. Thousands of American soldiers are in Israel right now. Is it in our nation's interest to be risking American lives for this conflict? Here's a quote from Benjamin Netanyahu, the current Prime Minister of Israel. America is a golden calf and we will suck it dry, chop it up, and sell it off piece by piece until there is nothing left but the world's biggest welfare state that we will create and control. This is what we do to countries that we hate. We destroy them very slowly. Just before Hamas attacked Israeli citizens on October 7th, the American government decided that Israeli citizens could come to the United States without getting a visa beforehand. Is questioning the government of Israel and Zionism anti-Semitic? The answer is no. My late grandmother, who was a wonderful person, was president of Hadassah, the women's Zionist organization in New York City. A love for Israel was in my heart and soul, but after doing extensive research, I came to the conclusion that I had been deceived, and I feel my grandmother was too. Now back to the subject of COVID. From this February 2021 article, Israel has become a world leader in COVID-19 vaccination. As you can see from this graph, Israel was the first country in the world to really push the shot on its citizens. The United States was a close second, and New York led the way. Both New York State Department of Health commissioners during COVID, Howard Zucker and Mary Bassett, are Jewish. Do they also have dual citizenship with Israel? It should be noted that before the COVID shot debuted in New York State in December of 2020, New Yorkers, especially parents, had to deal with a slew of controversial bills and laws pertaining to shots. The sponsors of these unlawful bills and laws are also Jewish. Do they too have dual U.S.-Israeli citizenship? In conclusion, having government officials and reps pledge allegiance to a foreign country is deeply problematic, and I hope Americans start asking questions. I'm Elizabeth Glass.